Hello, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day as somebody who has lost over 90 pounds. I've just come back recently from a 3.5 week trip in Australia where I was eating and drinking absolutely everything that I wanted to eat and drink. And now it's time for me to get back to tracking and to also ensure that I'm in a calorie deficit. I loved absolutely every minute that I had in Australia. I was celebrating my mum's 70th. I was drinking cocktails, I was eating the food. I mean, in between all of that, I was also having some home cooked food. I was, keeping one eye kind of on what am I eating? But it wasn't a priority. I did not prioritize that over having a good time with my family and celebrating with my mum. So I thought I'd show you what it looks like for me to now be back into my calorie deficit. And you might just be surprised at what it looks like and what I'm eating. So let's just do a little reminder of where I started and where I currently am. I have transformed my life and my relationship with food. I'm doing it through Weight Watchers. It's one way of keeping yourself in a calorie deficit. Obviously, there's free calorie counting apps, whatever works for you. But here's an example of a day in my life where I am dieting, but certainly not looking or feeling like I'm on a diet. Shall we take a look? For breakfast, I had the Jason sourdough with butter and Marmite, and I had 2 bananas. I absolutely love this as a breakfast. This was a new discovery. These were only 3 points for 2-minute noodles. Typically, something like this could be up as many as 11 points. You can get them on Amazon if you're interested. I could recommend, as good as a 2-minute noodle is. I then had this little plate of fruit. That was lunch. Now dinner, homemade potato salad so I could control the light mayo that went in. Put an egg on top. I had 2 chicken thighs that I had just seasoned and put in the oven. No oil. And then I had a 5-point dessert with this tiramisu that you just get from Lidl. Okay, so let's take a look at how I track that. And at the end, I'll show you the macros, including the calories, so you can see how it all comes together. So breakfast was 8 points. There was a big 6 points for that bread that I showed you, but the Jason sourdough protein is filling, it's delicious, it's got no preservatives, and I highly recommend you try it because it is worth the points. Apparently they were bringing back the wholemeal one, which is only 2 points per slice, so it would only be 4 points, and I may or may not go back to that. I might mix it up a bit, I don't know. They're all good. Now here's my lunch. It was only 3 points in total. The tom yum ramen noodles were 3 points, which is brilliant for 2-minute noodles, and to the point where I'm slightly suspicious because how is it only 3 points when something that tastes and looks very similar can be 11 points. All the fruit had 0 points, and it was a really filling lunch. Moving on to dinner, you can see it was also only 3 points. Now this is the eating smarter so that you can eat plenty, keep your calories down, keep your points down. Now, if you're screaming at the screen going, no, but just because it doesn't have points or just because it's got low points doesn't mean it doesn't have calories. I know this, but I'm going to show you at the end so you can see that if you are tracking properly on Weight Watchers, you are also doing very well in your calories and you are staying in a deficit. So yeah, I had 330 grams of potatoes, which is a lot of potatoes, but I was hungry. And because I was eating so many potatoes, I then just thought having that with some chicken thigh, but not like on a burger or anything, was sufficient to keep me full, keep my calories down, and just, be a really well-balanced dinner. And then last but not least, my dessert was 5 points. That is just from Lidl. It tastes like a normal tiramisu. So please go try it, it's delicious. And then you can see down the bottom, the macros. I ate 96 grams of protein. And yes, I ate 219 grams of carbs, 53 grams of fat, 25 grams of fiber, and my calories came out to 1721. Just to put that in perspective, someone my height and weight on maintenance calories would probably be about 2,300. So I'm in about a 600 calorie deficit. And I've eaten all of that food. So if you take anything from today, please just take the fact that you don't have to be starving yourself to lose weight. And if you need more inspiration for a healthy weight loss journey, pop me a follow.